We are right here with a weed eater, and I've got a lot of questions lately about where is the weed eater. It's right here. The pit crew is working on it, putting a pull start on, and there's a bolt missing back here on the transaxle. Trying to get it to the mud hole today. We've got this much sunlight left, and the mud hole is drying up. So someone just the other day said you need a new mud mower for the channel. This Troy-Bilt, it's all stock. I've had it for a couple months now. Came with my Beetle. I've not touched it. Today might be the day. Maybe I should park this beside the weed eater and we can work on both together at the same time. Okay, you might recognize this pulley. This was on my old chunky boat motor. Go ahead. Just not too tight. It's probably tight enough. And just for the fun of it, we might want to try this hood on the pull line. Let me know what you think. I kind of like it. It needs to be painted black, but I kind of like it. What do you guys think?
I think it looks pretty sick.
Looks like that. Y'all ever seen Thomas the Choo Choo? One of those look kind of like this one. Which one was that? Percy? You know, you know.
Why, you do know, you know.
He used to watch Thomas. Okay, pull line's getting a battery charge. It's dead from when we use the battery for the trolling motor. A weed eater, it needs a key on this wheel right here. Everything else, all those wires that are hanging, we got to do something about that. Pull start's already on. It's basically ready. And Troy-Bilt has been shut down. The tires that I want to put on it, the fenders have to be cut. I don't feel like cutting fenders today. I'd rather just do a lift kit, if that's what we're going to do. By the way, it's a 17.5 Briggs. If you're wondering, if you forgot, 14.5 Briggs. Well, what about the weed eater? 12.5 Briggs. I've also had questions, where's the Murray? It's right here. It needs a little work to get back on the road again, but it's right here. Rear fenders are right over there. Here's weed eater getting the key put back in. Getting the E-clip put back on. Is that the last thing you gotta do? Nice. Are you going hoodless?
Yeah.
He likes going hoodless.
I don't.
He used to. He used to love going hoodless. It's getting close now. The spindle has been greased. The tire has been aired up. Gotta see if it's gonna start. Oh, and it's got a Craftsman. It's got a dinky hood on it. Went right on. Well, little modification. This is round, that is square. But nobody's gonna notice that. I think you should paint the hood green. What do you think?
Yep.
Half Craftsman, half weed eater. Weedsman. Craft seeder. Weed eater update. Carburetor just got clean and the choke linkage was in upside down. So now the choke should work right. Maybe it'll run smooth now. Oh, I heard something and I forgot to mention. I'll show you. There is now a muffler on it. It might be running, they just can't hear it. Look at that muffler. That's weird. It's got a muffler and a hood.
Sign of life, perfect health.
I don't know about perfect health, but I did hear a sign of life. battery is now in. The cowling is off. I got to see if the starter works. I got to get this old gas out. Need to put a shot of gas in the carburetor. Hang on a second. It's a good sound. We're one carburetor cleaning away from riding. Clean up the cowling some, and the gas tank, I took it off. It's got to be clean now. It looked good before, but if you look in there, almost looks like a pile of poop. Maybe you see it. I ran the air hose through the gas line, and the gas had eaten the center out of it, the insides out of it. And so we were getting stuff like this out of the gas hose. Yuck. So the carburetor is now back on. I've replaced this PCV hose off of the parts mower. Here's what this one looked like. And now we just got to get the cowling back on, get the tank back on, get a new piece of gas fuel line, and maybe a fuel filter. And we're good to go. So it's not raining a long time. We went back in the woods and found a ditch. This ditch is still a little wet. I don't think we're gonna make it through this, but the good news, we got the winch right here waiting. We're gonna try the Troy and the Pooh, see if we can get through, maybe go long ways and come out the other side over there. That's what I'm thinking. So that was a little worse than you guys expected. I'm gonna leave it right here. If he had to stay overnight, he's gonna bring the Troy a little bit farther up. It's gonna be bad there too. We'll get two stuck at one time. Like everything's getting an update in this video. Anyway, Go-kart just picked up a 6.5 Honda GX 200 with torque converter, and I've got a gas tank for it, don't worry. Picked up some chain and also got a belt. The belt is for the Murray, and by the way, the Murray has the white fenders on the back, the white donated fenders to go on back to the Murray. So it's a wide body, extra wide body now. Let me get that gas tank. Hang on a second. Gas tank here. This was on the homemade boat motor. Now it's going to be on the go-kart. Something like that. showing deer who's boss. I want to see if Poulon can do the same thing. Well, here's one you might remember, yards machine. Give it a pull. It's been a long time.
Here on the Weed Eater, new edition, it's got a kill switch now. Who needs a key? Get it.